Running late, won't be here long due to the fact, man, I'm already 12 minutes behind, man. But it's better late than never, right? It's better late than never. Had a few things I had to straighten out. Went out. It's better late than never. Like I said, man, running a little bit late, running a little bit late, running a little bit late, man. What's good? What's good? I'm running a little bit late, man. It's 6:14. I probably been already in the building, man. But shit happens, man. And I got a big motherfucking test today. The first big test of 2023, man. The first exam of 2023, man. And that's for real. So, man, we got about 25 minutes to be here. For the word of the day before I get out of here. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And we're gonna talk a little sports talk today. We're gonna talk a little sports talk this morning, man. Goddamn Rangers came through last night, huh? What my old boy Big Face at? He ain't in the building. I want to talk to him about them Rangers. Talk to him about them Rangers, man. Yep. Yeah, the Rangers came through last night, man. Old Rangers. Yep. It is what it is, man. Let me see what I got here, man. Oh hell, look at that. That's my motherfucking luck. Just my motherfucking luck. Like I said, we got about 20 minutes for the word of the day, man. We got 20 minutes on this circuit, man. Yep. I got to get this motherfucker real quick and swift and get out of here. Can't be late to this, man. This motherfucker here count. Can't be late. Cannot be late for this one right here. This ain't no average test right here, man. This is a motherfucking test that go against the GPA, man. Fuck around and fail this, that mean you gave your money away. So we can't do that. That's why I said we gotta get the word of the day, get on out here, man. That's why I've been a couple more minutes, man. Couple more minutes, man. Couple more minutes. Where them Astro fans at, man? Y'all get in here. Get them Astro fans here this morning. I should have been on 17 minutes ago, man, but I'm running late, man. Running late, man. That's on me. Y'all charge me with that, man. I take that. I take responsibility for being 17 minutes late, man. But it's better late than never, man. And that's real. Yep. Better late than never, man. Real spill, man. I'm trying to talk to them Astro fans, man. That damn old Germany must be asleep this morning. He had to go inside that motherfucking unit. Oh, Germany must have to go inside the unit this morning, man. Sometimes you got to get up and go get it, but it's all good though. All well ends well. What's good, man? See, we got 5 in, man. We're gonna do a couple more minutes, man. I gotta get this word today, but I got my first big test, man, this morning, man. So I ain't gonna even say keep your fingers crossed and all that shit, cause ain't no luck on my end. Either you pass it or you fail it. Either you pass it or you fail it. It's either that. Ain't no operating in between the gray. Salute, 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 man. Salute. It's all good on my end, man. Yeah, welcome to the word of the day, man. At 6 o'clock in the morning is the word of the day. Like I say, I'm running late. Should have been on at 6, but I wasn't. So that's my bad. Y'all charged me with that. Like I always say, man, consistency pays off, and I wasn't consistent this morning. I was late. But guess what that shows? I'm motherfucking human. And so sometimes things come up and I can't show up. But nevertheless, I'm here. You know, it is what it is. Yep. Salute, man. Salute, man. Y'all come on in. Word of the day. So we can get this out of the way and we can go on move in the right direction, man. What's up, young Memphis in the building, man? Milwaukee, Wisconsin in the building, man. For anybody that's tapping in for the first time, man, this is the word of the day, man, that I give out every morning at 6 o'clock. However, I am late. Why? Because I am studying for a business degree and I got a test today, man. I got a real big test today, man. It's the first one. And if anybody ever been in this situation, man, y'all already know, man, that failing them kind of tests, man, go against the GPA. So uh, that's what I got going on this morning, man. But it ain't gonna stop nothing though. Oh yeah, I got it, man. That's why I'm up. But like I said, I supposed to been here at 6 o'clock, man. And I really believe in punctuation, man, because that sets the tone for the day, man. But we all know, man, that our goals don't give a damn about our excuses, right? So I don't have no excuses for being late. I own that, but it's all good though. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, for those that's here, man, appreciate you for tapping in. No matter what the number is, cause the number don't count. You know what I'm saying? God damn, old German done showed up. I knew it wouldn't be long, man. I knew it wouldn't be long before he show up, man. And that's real. Well, Germany, man, like I was explaining to the people, man, I got a motherfucking test today, man. It's the first one of 2023, man. The rest of that shit was just priming me up to be able to put myself in a position to take this test, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's one like no other, and it consists of a lot of shit, man. But it is what it is, man. Like I said, I don't have no plan A, no plan B. It's only plan A, and plan A is to pass the motherfucker. And I'm gonna pass it. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no distractions, ain't nothing in my way other than I woke up a little bit late, man. You know why? Because I was watching that fucking Rangers game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get in touch with Big Face, man. Anybody seen Big Face? Because the score went down the other way last night. So we got to wait another game to see who win this thing, go to the World Series. But guess what the beauty of it? It's game 7. It's game 7, man. I told y'all every day is game 7, man. Every day is game 7. And it was a proven fact yesterday. It's game 7. So they gotta prepare for game 7, man. Just like we do in the world every day, it's game 7, man. But the day you lay off is the day you miss the payout. So whatever you do, man, just keep your head on the swivel, man. I always know that it's game 7, man. You know what I'm saying? And trust in yourself, man. Trust in yourself, man. It's gonna be some distractions along the way, man. But guess what? You do them like you do everything else. You put them in your pocket like money. You know what I'm saying? Some are worth folding and some are just change. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, it's money, man. And that in which you don't want, give it away. But you never let a distraction stop you from getting to where you need to be at, right? And it's 6:23, man. So let me go on and get this out, man. Like I said, I just told you I woke up late, man. I woke up late because I watched the Astro. I ain't got time to fuck with that Black Rifle coffee this morning. So guess what I did? I went to my fridge and grabbed this, man. An apple a day, keep all that other shit away. You know what I'm saying? So I'm drinking apple juice this morning, man. I'm drinking apple juice this morning to kind of clear my sinuses, but I'm all good though. But like I say, man, the word of the day, man, is this here. And I don't want to sound like I'm Einstein this motherfucker, because I'm not. I'm far from that. You know what I'm saying? But the word of the day is utopia, man. Do anybody know what that means? Do anybody know what utopia means? And it don't take no rocket science to figure out what that means. Even if you gotta look it up after this is over with, uh, you can go straight to it and find out what it means, right? So what I mean by utopia, right? Uh, I ain't no doubt put a little vitamin C in, man. So let me get that. Like I told you, I'm running late, man. And I know if I keep fucking with you, I'll never get this out, Jeremy, because you gonna go on and on and on. You supposed to been in 20 minutes ago. You supposed to been the first one in, right? I put an APB out on Big Face, but he ain't showed up. But he'll check the playback out later on. But like I say, the word of the day is utopia, man. And although we're not living in a utopian world, people would think we are, to where things are like they supposed to be or the way they want them to be, right? But at the end of the day, we are not living in a utopian world where things are perfect. Some things are gonna always be out of character. Some people gonna always be out of character, right? So, nevertheless, man, understand this that you're gonna have distractions along the way. Why? Because we're not living in a utopian world, and you're gonna have every now and then you're gonna have a little ripple in the water, right? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Imaginary stuff, right? I knew you ain't had that damn rank for nothing. You ain't crazy. Yes. So in other words, what I'm saying, man, it's imaginary stuff in this world, man, you know, and that in which we can control, we control it, which is self. We are in control of our own mind, man. So you know, but you have a lot of situations, a lot of people that are living in utopian worlds where they think it's perfect, and uh, they think that everything is supposed to be seen their way, right? It don't work like that. I am entering a classroom around a lot of people that I'm unfamiliar with, right? But I understand this here though. These people are here to get the same thing that I'm trying to acquire, right? Don't know them, never met them in my life. But at the end of the day, I don't judge them. You know what I'm saying? Some of them look weird as hell, you know. And we already know kids nowadays, they don't look like the kids back then. You know what I'm saying? But when you're dealing with people that's somewhat educated, man, they tend to look different. Do that mean you treat them different? Nah. You treat everybody accordingly, man, and you give everybody that same respect until they show you different, right? So, like I say, man, you just have to handle yourself accordingly, man, because it's you and you are in control of your mind. You can't control what nobody else say. You can't control what nobody else do. Only you can control what you do, and that's the bottom line, man. But the main thing is to understand that we're not living in a perfect setting. The setting is never going to be perfect. It's never going to be right for you, right? But what makes it perfect is this, that you can control it. And all that comes with uh, maturity when you grow to a certain level, right? you begin to understand that, hey man, I cannot control situations, environments. I only can control what I can control. And anything outside of that, do not worry about it. Why? Because you will always be on the other side of the fence looking in, trying to figure out certain situations, right? But people that believe in a utopian world, man, that and I'm not gonna say they mentally challenged. They just have their own way of thinking, right? And that's what makes us different, which is fine. We all have our own way of thinking. We all have our own way of putting certain spins on things. So it's kind of like a professional painter that paint pictures. Look at the painting on the wall, right? That picture was painted by some other individual, right? But that was his canvas, and he painted it with his painting, right? So in other words, we all have life canvases, man, and they can always be painted with different paint. So never judge a man by his paint. You just accept it for what it is, and you keep on pushing, right? Because the first minute you give time to even elaborate on somebody else's painting, guess what? That means your waters have been disturbed. Facts. That means your waters have been disturbed. Every individual have their own canvases in this world, and they're gonna paint their own picture. So that picture that in which what that person paint is their picture. You don't have to goddamn me get caught up in their picture. You paint your own picture. That means you're in control of your situation. You're in control of your mind. The mind is the most powerful thing in the world. The mind is the most powerful thing in the world. And look at this. Do you ever see when people go on hospice care? The whole body can work. But if the mind don't work, it's over. They are considered brain dead, right? That's what I'm trying to tell you. But you have those people out here everywhere you go, whether it's on the job, off the job, in the streets, in the classroom, even in your family. They believe in a utopian world. In other words, they imagine things, which is cool, but the imagination is in the mind. It only becomes a problem when you try to display it to other people and it don't add up. But that's fine. You let those people display the things they want to display, and guess what else? Let me tell you this here. Guess what else? Silence is the most powerful tool in the world. Silence is the most powerful tool in the world. But some of us can't practice that, right? Why? Because it takes a certain level of maturity for you to understand that your best tool is silence. And that's something that we all have to learn, man. That means patience and prosperity, man. You have to learn those things, man. They are not just overnight given to you, man. So when you become uh, and understand that silence is your best tool against anything in the world, anything. I play, say, for example, on this, right? One day I went in the bank and didn't have my ID. And at this particular time, I only had a state ID. And I was trying to make a deposit. They wouldn't let me make a deposit. Why? Because I only had a state ID. They forced me to go this place, and this place to obtain a Texas ID, right? I didn't have no problem with that. My main sole purpose was to go in there to make a deposit. But they gave me everything other than what I wanted. But at that instance, I used silence and listened. I didn't get overwhelmed. I didn't get excited. I didn't get none of that. Why? Because the people in the bank was in position. I wasn't in position. I wanted something from them. They didn't want nothing from me. So I had to use silence in that instance to get directions on what to do and how to do it. And everybody can't do that. Why? Because some of us want to be right all the time. Because we live in a utopian world where we think everything that's supposed to go this way or that way, right? So those are the things, man, that we have to grow into that. Let that shit grow on you. You have to let certain things grow on you for you to begin to understand, man. And when that happens, that means your growth is up here. You are starting to grow. And I'm not talking about in weight. I'm not talking about in age. I'm talking about from a mental standpoint. That means your mind is getting to be like this. And sometimes you have to be careful because that can do like a computer. That motherfucker can overload. And you have to sit back and take a reset. In other words, you have to do it like you do the cell phone. You have to put an update on it. What's up, Small Dollar, man? What's good, man? Welcome to the word of the day, man. And the word of the day is utopia, man. And for those that don't know what that word is, man, uh, take your time out to Google it, and you'll understand where I'm coming from, man. Because we living in today's time when most people think, man, they were living in a utopian world, man. That we are always in a perfect setting, and we not. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some ripples in the water. The water's not gonna come out like out of the water bottle every day the same. The minute that it's poured in that cup, man, you have ripples in the water. Oh, I feel you. I feel you. You know, but like I say, at the end of the day, man, the main thing, man, just be comfortable in who you are, man. Just be comfortable in who you are, what you stand for, and where you're trying to go. If you understand those three things, outside noise won't affect you. They will not affect you. And remember this, man. And it's hard for some people to do. It's kind of like going to the army, trying to prepare to be a Navy SEAL, right? This is how hard this is to do. But you have to understand that, man, silence is the most powerful tool in the world. It's the most powerful tool in the world, man, because you have to know when to speak and when not to speak. And they take a level of intelligence. They take a level of intelligence, man. And most people in society don't have that. Most people in society can't be silent. They refuse to be that. That's why most people fall off at the wayside, man. So like I say, remember that, man, that uh we are not living in a utopian world, man. And things are not perfect. They are not set up for you to win. The world is designed for you to lose at all times. In any position that you're in, it's designed for you to lose. Remember that. Do not get tricked to where you think society is set up for you to win. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. See what Jeremy said, he said, quiet game. It's all right, man. In other words, what I'm saying, always be comfortable who you are, man. Always be comfortable with who you are, man. Never let anybody or any situation change who you are, man. Because the minute that happens, you become that situation, man. You know, be comfortable who you are and the work you put in, man. And everything will be all right, man. It's okay, man. It's all right, man. And that's for real, man. But like I say, man, I try to stay consistent with the word of the day, man. I was late this morning. I apologize, so accept my apology, man. Hold me accountable for being late. But however, when I got here, it wasn't nobody here in the building anyway. Uh, and for those that just now tapping in, man, it's every morning at 6 o'clock, man. It's Monday through Friday. And if you happen to see me here on Saturdays, it's because I missed a day during the week. But it's Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday. I reset and I do a lot of motherfucking study for this paperwork I'm trying to get, man. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all that things on the outside looking in, I really don't have time to entertain. because it's small. It's really on a small level. You say I was not here Friday. Yes, I was here Friday. You missed it. You tapped in and you told me you didn't get a notification. Remember that? You said, man, I miss you. My notifications ain't turned on. So don't do that, man. Don't do that. Yeah, I was here, you wasn't here. And that's for real. Do you remember me and you having that conversation? You said, man, I missed it. My notification wasn't turned on. So that's not on me, that's on you, right? But back to what I said, Monday through Friday. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta remember, I don't drink, I don't smoke. So my mind is always working. So anyway, like I said, man, the word of the day is utopia, man. Take the time out to look that up and get a clear understanding of what that means, and you'll see what you're dealing with in your everyday life, man. We are in a microwave era where people want things overnight. And if they're not done overnight, then it's a problem. But you have to understand, man, that things are it's not gonna happen overnight, man. You know, you have to build this shit brick by brick, man. And that's just what we doing, man. We building it brick by brick. We're not worried about who tap in. We're not worried about who don't tap in. We're not worried about the outside chatter. We're not doing that. We only here for real purposes and real reasons. But we have to understand that every now and then it's gonna be some ripples in the water. But guess what? We in control of the water. And that's facts. But at the end of the day, man, it's your mind. You control it. You do whatever you see fit to obtain the information that you're looking for. But what you do not do is let no one person or no situation knock you off your path to where you're trying to go. Because guess what? At that time and point, if you let that happen, their situation becomes your situation. And then it's a fucked up situation. So do not let that happen to you. Like I said, man, uh, I'll be back at 6 o'clock in the morning, man. And don't get distraction after this live. Do not get distracted from where you're trying to go or what you're trying to do. Because distractions will come every day. But just like everything else, they come and go. They come and go. So accept the challenge, embrace it, and learn from it. That's how you handle that. Accept the challenge of distractions, embrace them, and learn from them. And that's where you go. Because guess what? You only stay the champion when you're able to get in the ring, whatever the situation may be. But at the time that it starts to waste your time, that's the time you exit stage left. Do not allow people to waste your time, conversations to waste your time. Don't allow that. Because guess what it is? It's only noise, man. It's only noise. It's like the New York substation. It's trains, people talking, but the minute you get entertained and allow that shit to enter your brain, it's over. Don't let that happen. And that's for real. So continue to stay focused on what you got going on, man. And that's for real. Psychological noises. That's distraction. That's distraction. And there's so much distraction in society today, man, that you can't draw it up. You can't make it up. You cannot make it up. And what I call that, man, is everybody want to be seen, man. Everybody want to be seen. This is a attention-seeking world. Everybody wants attention at every level, even at the lowest level, right? And like I always say by YouTube, this is the lowest level of all. This level on YouTube is the lowest level. So, like I say, man, y'all stay focused, stay up. And a matter of fact, Keep that word utopian in your head, look it up, and understand it. And that's real. Until then, man, 6 o'clock.